Delicious and great with Chef Pachi.
Hi, welcome to our Soulful Chicken Soup. This is a delicious soup that takes 5 minutes to prepare, and in 30 minutes you'll be eating the best soup you've ever had. I cook it in an instant pot, and I use the frozen vegetables that I've taught you how to make in the other videos, which are basically vegetables that are chopped large and frozen so that I have them ready and I don't have to get my hands dirty all the time. So I added an extra carrot that I had left over, a handful of onions, about a handful or a cup of bell peppers, a handful of shishito peppers or sweet ají peppers, and a couple of my dried herbs from my dried herb video. Check it out. I have rosemary and thyme, and you can add any herb you want to your chicken soup. The important thing is that you have the base, which is the carrot, the onions, the peppers, and a little bit of garlic, which I have some diced garlic here. And that's gonna be the base of any soup you have. For mine, I'm also gonna add some ground turmeric because this I also keep frozen for my frozen videos on freezing herbs and spices. Like I freeze ginger and garlic and this turmeric. Look how beautiful it looks. I have some leftover basil that I'm gonna finish up, and I'm also gonna add it to the soup. So here it goes. You can add any mix of herbs you want. Finish up the ones that you have there, and that's it. Look how amazing it comes out from the bag when I freeze them, and that's in another video. That's an Herb Master video on preparing many herbs like this. There's one on drying herbs. There's one on processing herbs because some herbs process amazingly and some herbs just dry better. So here we go. Now, last but not least, some squash, because this is what I blend with a little bit of yuca or potato at the end to make it a thicker chicken soup. And it's amazing. I buy this yuca already peeled and in pieces, and then I separate it into individual bags. All these bags, by the way, I take them out of the freezer, put them right back, and use them again. They are not defrosted or at room temperature for much time. So now I'm going to add about a quarter teaspoon of black pepper and 2 chicken breasts. These chicken breasts are not so large, but you can add 2 large chicken breasts and then 4 cups of water. You don't have to use stock because all of your stock is going to be perfectly prepared in your pot. Now you close your pressure cooker, be it an electric one or a pressure cooker that you put on the stove, and you cook this for 15 minutes only. That's it. And check it out. Everything is perfectly cooked. The chicken is so tender, it falls apart. Look at it. Beautiful. Then we put the chicken apart, so we pull the chicken off the bones. The bones are important for the soup to be tastier. So, but look how easy they fall apart, with a huge fork. It's not a big thing. You just pull the chicken out and that's it. Then you take your chicken apart with 2 regular forks, and in seconds, look at that, you have your chicken ready to put back into the pot. But before we put it into the pot, we are going to blend a little bit of that squash and a little bit of the yuca or the potatoes because they are going to make our soup thick. And since I have an immersion blender, I just put my immersion blender for seconds into the soup and it's ready. And I keep some yuca pieces or potato pieces whole because I love it. And that way I can have some while I'm eating my soup. I put the chicken right back into the soup, and it's been no more than 30 minutes since I took the things out of the freezer. By the way, if you have your chicken that is frozen, give it 20 minutes cooking time. Now we taste for the salt, add a little bit of salt, and we're ready to serve. I usually serve it with either Greek yogurt on top or tzatziki, which this is. So this is a delicious prepared tzatziki that I'm going to put right on top of my soup. Here I ladle each one of our different containers because one is larger than the other. One is my husband's, the other one's mine. And look at it, it's beautiful. The chicken is there. We all have a lot of food and it's warm and delicious. It looks beautiful. Serve it with the tzatziki and you have an amazing meal. For two, twice, or for four. Enjoy delicious food in no time. The tzatziki or the Greek yogurt makes it creamy. Always add it at the end. Don't put it on a boiling pot because it's going to curdle. And enjoy a delicious, amazing soup with a dash of paprika on top if you want, or chili or hot pepper, depending on what each one of you likes the best. Enjoy it. Check it out. Beautiful, creamy, and delicious in no time. Remember, with Chef Pachi, delicious food, amazing mood. Chef Pachi.